Luke Michael Howard, clinical hypnotist and owner of Hypnosis here. And I'm here with a client of mine, Jamie, today. And Jamie wants to share his story of working with me on overcoming some drug addictions and smoking cigarettes. He stopped doing that with me. So, Jamie, how are you?
Couldn't be better. Couldn't be better. My life's better than I ever imagined it could possibly be.
So I did a little intro there, but as comfortable as you feel, why did you come to see me?
Because I'd tried everything else. And I literally mean for mostly for the addiction, for the drugs. The cigarettes I was able to quit a couple times before, but never stopped, so I wasn't overly worried about the cigarettes as opposed to the drug addiction. The drug addiction was just it just was getting the better of me to the point where it's like I would rather have not been alive than to have done one more time using.
And what was it? I know, and we'll get into it a little bit later, but I know you've done a lot of things to try and deal with the addiction. But what was it that caused you to book with me and do some of the weird stuff that I do?
Hmm. So I tried, I've been to probably 5 or 6 different treatment centers, and all ranging from Christian based to 12-step to tough love places in different countries, hemispheres, and that didn't work. I tried abstinence. I tried going to places where you could spend the rest of your life in jail if you did drugs. Like I did everything to try to quit. A therapist, from the CBT to psychiatrist to any kind of therapist you can imagine. I tried it. It didn't work, and I was going down the rabbit hole one day, and just I get online, and I was looking, and I saw hypnosis, and I thought, I haven't tried this yet. And I knew that the problem was my mind. I knew all along that the problem was my mind, and but I just couldn't find anybody that could help fix my mind.
Thank you. And if you don't mind, again, as much as you feel comfortable, what was happening in your life at the time you decided to book a call with me?
Oh yeah, I've always been a socially acceptable addict, like a functioning addict. I meant like a socially functioning addict. I was able to go to work. I'm a father of 3, grandfather. I'm also a husband. Held down jobs. I just people had no clue that I was an addict unless I lost the job, like it was near the end. So I was always very good at covering up and masking my addiction. And but the end, it was just getting to the point where the guilt and the shame and uh, the will to live, the lack of wanting to be alive, was for the first time in my life stronger than my will to live. And I knew that I when I talked to you, I think I basically said to you, it's like you asked, like, on a 1 to 10 where I was, and it's like I was a 10. It's like I'm gonna die. If I pick up again, I'm gonna die. And it was the truth. And I haven't picked up again since our initial conversation.
Yeah, and how long has it been roughly now?
32 days exactly.
32 bloody
32
days,
days and
eh?
30 off cigarettes. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
you touched upon kind of stuff that you tried in the past. So how many times have you had you done rehab in the past?
6.
For 6. I think
6.
that might be
In
the all-time
Yeah,
record.
Honduras twice, Canada 3 times, and then once in the States, in Los Angeles.
And what was the quickest that you'd finished the rehab and then you went back to using? What was the quickest turnaround?
Oh, it's all the same. It was always a day or two after I got out.
Really? That quick, eh? And wow. So yeah. And you tried CBT before,
That's
like counseling, psychotherapy, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, Yeah.
And that didn't
I
resonate with you for some reason.
I wanted it to, like, I really, you know what I mean? I've always had a desire to stay clean. I just didn't know how to fight the voices, to fight the old behaviors, the old thoughts. I
Yeah,
didn't know how to do it.
they didn't teach you those skills. And
They
you've
tried.
gone. They,
I
okay,
wasn't open-minded enough. And you know what I mean? I don't think I was. I know I don't even know if the coddling, there was too much coddling. You don't coddle.
no, I cuddle like this, but with
Yeah, yeah,
love,
for
my
sure.
fists of love.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. We're over Zoom.
yeah.
There's no way I could really hear them. Um, and what were your thoughts on hypnosis or the kind of coaching, mentoring, the stuff that I do, which is hypnosis, but a bunch of other stuff as well? What were your thoughts about all of that? So I know you'd watched some
Hokey.
videos.
I thought it
Hokey,
was hokey.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I thought that it's like I didn't think it was gonna work for me. I didn't think that I just thought it was like weak-minded people like that, you know what I mean? Like, and but it was farthest from the truth. It's like trusting and being willing and being open-minded to suggestions from you, you know, and it's like, so that's what you offered me. You offered me a chance at hope through your suggestions, and your suggestions have changed my life.
How would you best describe working with me?
I felt like I again I barely knew you, but I felt like I always wanted to talk to you. Like I always wanted to let you know about my progress, and I even at the end, I was going to cancel our last appointment and make it for another month, so that just so that I could, even though I knew I was healed, even though I knew that I won't do drugs again and that I won't smoke cigarettes again, but I just wanted to keep this relationship with going with you. So I get that kind of, I think that would sum it up. It's like a lot of respect for you, and
Thank you,
and
man.
and yeah, and friendship. Like I feel like a friendship. It's like you saved my life.
Thank you. And
Yeah,
how do you feel like our work is essentially done on this now? How do you
yeah.
feel now, as in, like, we've completed our work on this particular project together? How do you feel about that, all the work that you've done to get here?
Oh, proud. Yeah, definitely proud. I'm proud of myself. It's like we were talking about earlier. It's like I was never able to look in the mirror and feel happy at who was looking back at me. There was just a lot of pity, a lot of anger, a lot of resentment, and now it's like there's a lot of pride and like uh excitement about what tomorrow's going to bring, what the next day is going to bring, what the next day is going to bring. It's like I have a hope. I have hope right now. It's like my my children, like I just everything's changing in my life right now, and I'm excited to see where it's going to be, where it's going to go.
What are you most looking forward to in the future?
Me and you on my catamaran.
Oh, I'll hold you to
One
it.
of them. Yes.
I'll
Listen, if
hold
I
you to
could say
it.
right now at this second,
Yeah,
one day, yeah, seeing you on the catamaran one day, seeing you on my boat, because that's my dream.
cool, man. I'm open to it.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. Um, there's going to be people that are watching this video,
Mhm.
and some of these people are going to think you're a stooge, that you're an actor, that I've paid you to be here, that you're just talking out of your ass, that I've gone on Fiverr.com and I've paid $5 for you just to give me a phony review here. Um, and they're sitting on the fence, like they've got some kind of drug issue or some kind of addiction. They're probably like you, because I'm not the first call. They've probably tried
Yeah.
some form of rehab, some form of therapy, traditional therapy, counseling. They've probably gone to AA or NA. They've probably read all those self help books, right?
Mhm.
And they're sitting on the fence and they know they need help, because this addiction's ruining their life. But none of that other stuff has worked for them for whatever reason. And they're sitting on the fence and they're like, they're not sure if they should work with me to overcome their issue because they've tried other stuff that, quite frankly, didn't work for them. What would you say to those people that are sitting on the fence about getting some help?
Man, again, like we talked about a little bit earlier, there's people right now, even at 30 days, it's like the disbelief and the my little sister just said to me today, it's like she feels like I'm somebody different, and she's so happy to have me in her life now. It's like I don't know what I can say to somebody other than it's like I'm 52. I'm 52 and I started using drugs at about 14, drugs and alcohol, and there's been no doing anything halfway. It's like I went all in for all of those years, psychiatric hospitals, jail, and nothing worked. And what can I say to them that other than it's like I'll see you in 6 months. We'll do a follow up, and
Oh,
I
yeah,
look forward
sure.
to that. Yeah, I look forward to a follow up with you and to let you know just how well I'm doing, and they can
Totally.
all see that as well. Yeah,
Yeah, if you're up for that, I'd love to keep up with you with these little case studies, following up with people like, yeah, a few months down the line, as far out in the future as you feel comfortable. So it was the drug we got you off as well, drugs, but also
yeah,
cigarettes as well. You've been off cigarettes as well, which was like a secondary issue. And I'm like, well, if we have time, we
yeah.
might, because this drug thing, without
I
talking
was a
too
packet.
specific.
I was a pack to a pack, sometimes 2 packs a day. If I was smoking my drug, I would smoke
Yeah,
2 packs, and I quit instantly with your help. Instant.
and that
It
was
was
just a side thing.
yeah, that was yeah. It wasn't even in the deal that we
Yeah,
had.
it's like, oh, we got time. We got rid of this other big scary thing. Like
Yeah,
really like quickly but cleanly. It's like, oh, we've got some time. You want to get rid of that
yeah.
as well? You're like, yeah, may as well. So that
Yeah,
was a
it's
bonus.
it's it's trust in the process. You know, it's he Luke will ask you to do some things that you may not want to do, but again, it's like that's what's gonna fix you. And if you do it half-ass, you're gonna get a half-ass result. You're gonna get the result you put in. If you put in the hard work, I put in hard work.
Yeah.
I put in daily work every day, and I went above and beyond what you asked me to do. Like I went above and beyond because I wanted to change.
Oh yeah, you wanted it. You really wanted
I
it.
wanted it. Yeah. And I'm a non-smoker. I said to my wife this morning, I had just regular gum sitting off to the side. When I'd have a craving, I'd chew a piece of regular gum.
Yeah.
And it'd been like 2 days, and I'm like, I haven't had a piece of gum in 2 days. I'm a non-smoker.
A
Like I'm a
non-smoker.
non-smoker now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm a
amazing.
non-smoker. You know how nice it is to breathe at night, like all night without coughing and waking everybody up all night, to not be hacking up like chunks of phlegm. It's like it feels great. I'm out running. I'm 52 and I'm out doing like runs around the park. Like life's good, Luke.
Life is good,
Thank you.
man. Sounds. Thank you. And in closing, what do you think was the most important thing that we did to help you achieve this level of success?
You helping me to believe in myself. You helping me believe in myself. I couldn't have done it if you didn't give me encouragement. You gave me the encouragement that I needed to believe in myself, that I could do it. And because like I said to you, I would start 100 jobs and finish none. And I started this one job that you asked me to do, and I finished it because you believed that you actually you looked me in the eye and you said that I can fix you. You said that. You said I can fix you.
Well, side
Man,
note, I think I said I could help you fix yourself, but
yeah.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. Because you did all the work. I helped you for sure, but you bloody did all the work. I helped to guide you, to mentor you. but I didn't fix you because you weren't ever broken. But there were
Yeah.
parts of you that you needed to work on, and you bloody did that work. So you did it all. But I didn't fix you. You fixed you. If fix is the right metaphor, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You did the work and you empowered it. Well, thank you so much. And if you're up for it, we'll definitely stay. We'll do these like every 3 or 6 months, or however you're comfortable with. And because
Yeah, for
people would
sure.
love to see your journey into the future as well. But so far, you've been doing frigging amazing. I was going to swear then, but I realized that YouTube would downgrade my video if I swore, so I'll say friggin' and bloody instead. But thank you, Jamie. And anything else that I didn't ask you that I should have asked you that you want to say before we wrap this up?
All I can say is if you do decide to do this with Luke, just trust the process and believe in yourself, do the work, and you can change your life. Like I was one day of using away from my life being over, and here I am now talking about catamarans and oceans. You can do it too.
Thank you, Jamie. It's been amazing. We'll stay in touch with you. Everyone watching this, please be inspired by Jamie. Inspires me. If this doesn't inspire you, then you're already dead, and it's too late. I've been Luke Michael Howard, clinical hypnotist and owner of Hypnosis. Always believe.